Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sean O'Donnell. I'm the guild leader for the Ardensingers and the stage director for the Emerald Isle, which you're about to see. You're getting ready to see something really special, something that no living person has seen in over a century, or very few people have seen in over a century. We're a revival of Arthur Sullivan's last theatrical work, The Emerald Isle. Now, The Emerald Isle was Sullivan's kind of aspirational view or optimistic view of where relations between Ireland and England might go at the very dawn of the 20th century. Sadly, the geopolitical realities of the 20th century painted a very different picture, which is a shame. For that very reason, this piece kind of fell off the map theatrically for a very long time. One of the things about this show is that it's all about reconciliation. Sullivan and Hood, when they were writing this, understood the centuries-old animosities that had existed between England and Ireland. And they were looking for a way to try and bridge that gap. And so this is a show about reconciliation, about really seeing each other for the people we are, seeing past our imperfections, looking at the humanity of each and every person. The choice of the subtitle, The Caves of Carriclana, is not an accident. The fairy Clana in Celtic mythology is the Celtic goddess of love and beauty. She's also the Celtic goddess of healing. And the healing that takes place in this show, I think, is a metaphor for what Sullivan and Hood hoped would happen between Ireland and England. So please enjoy, and we hope you enjoy our production of The Emerald Isle. Thank you.
which he may now be bound. For his faith in the Terence O'Brien the goal.
And his Terence has sent us a warning to say he is secretly coming among us today.
And the Saxons may send us to Botany Bay, but it's Ireland that's ready to answer this call. For his Terence, they tell us in elegant style, and there's not a collie none would die for his love. He's the red, hottest rebel in all the sun, and the master of Hogan is so big all. Sways and displays in his waist in the arm and his empty today. It's himself that is resting my best and distressed to be humble and pressed to be out of your way. Will I bid ye good day?
Happy is he with taste and disgrace and so hasten.
Throwing out my hat, I'll be raising and walking away.
Happy is he with taste and your hat you'll be raising and walking away. Assurance me self will not stand in your way. Your hat you'll be raising and walking away. See that assurance me self will not stand in your way.
My friends,
A Saxon stranger.
no Mavoni. I am an Irishman. I love my country. And to my shame, I speak with English accent. For as a baby, I was brought to England, brought up and educated there at Eton and Oxford University. But lately have I come back to Ireland. Only lately has that Andromeda learned to regard me as her Perseus.
You are
Terence O'Brien, rebel or patriot, which will you call me?
hurrah for you, here's to you. Terence Garden, Terence Garden, Terence Garden.
I'm descended from Brian Boru.
Hooroo,
My blood is the elegant hue
true blue.
that colors the veins of the fortunate few who were sons of the kings of Erin. And whenever a Saxon viceroy comes to Ireland shore, with cannons roar and pipes and drums and flags galore, who join in the Saxon cheering? Not I for one, the worthy son of Brian Boru.
Hurrah for you,
But as he would have done, his father's son will do.
hurrah for Brian Boru, and you, hurrah for Brian Boru, and you. Oh, Rebel O'Brien.
Now if Brian Boru were about,
He'd shout.
that Saxon invader he'd flout.
Shout out.
And such importations in future, no doubt he would put a restrictive tax on. So if ever a Lord Lieutenant comes to Ireland shore, with cannons roar and pipes and drums and flags galore, who help to get rid of the Saxon? Well, I for one, the worthy son of Brian Boru. And now, my Magurunim, you will not again mistake me for a Saxon, will you? It is an ever-burning shame to me that I do not speak with the brogue which is my birthright. More, it is an ever-burning injustice, for had not the grasping government of England purchased my father's dilapidated estate to serve after extensive repairs as the summer residence for their viceroy, my parents would not have been lured into the luxurious lap of London, where I, their child, was taught by alien nurses to lisp a tyrant tongue. Within these gates lies my father's fine estate, wrested from him by the tempting offer of a rapacious government.
Shame! Shame!
May I speak to your honor?
My honor is my countryman's, if you are a countryman.
Divil a doubt about that. But blind Murphy, he's never seen a town.
It's blind fiddlers we've been from father to son for more generations than I can remember. But it's ourselves who ought to be your tenantry that share the injustice with you in the matter of the brogue, or the want of it. It's the Lord Lieutenant forces us to speak Irish with an English accent.
Is that possible?
It is that, for what with his free classes on English elocution and deportment. It's the Irish brogue and other characteristics he tramples under his feet by setting his face against them.
Bad cess to him!
Of viceroys though we've had a rather large assortment, there's never been one half as keen as this one on deportment. It is the ruling fad that marks his constitution, deportment, and you'll understand the art of elocution. And we'll immense them tamely by while Irish jigs are put down, because a viceroy thinks it low to kick your heels up so and so. I'll kick your heels up high to show you put your foot down.
I'll kick your heels up high to show you put your foot down.
And every Irish boy and all colleens and lasses, professors teach the Saxon speech at elocution classes, and all who don't employ the purest English accent are as a rule to infant school incontinently back-sent, and will advance their meek and dumb and see the Irish nation advance by rapid leaps and hops to be a race of Saxon fops. Ireland, that's what you'll become with all this education.
Ireland, that's what you'll become with all this education.
And will immense and tamely by it be a brogue bereft now, because a Lord Lieutenant's that has made him education mad, and every boy's a lass, a lad, that's taught to read and write, and however lowly born or clad, but being blind myself, it's glad I am that I have never had to read or write and now be dead. There's just one thing that I can add. Ireland, hold your rights, and why your rights are all that's left now.
Ireland, hold your rights, and why your rights are all that's left now.
But why attend the elocution and deportment classes?
Sure, it's the filthy money prizes that suck the resolution out of a man and put the proper English into him.
I see.
It's meself that's had roast pork for a month from the boy who stood on the burning deck. And second prize he took for being elegantly recited.
But this is monstrous. Do you mean to say that under this alien's influence, you have learnt to forget the marked characteristics of our nation?
Your Honor, There's not a man nor a colleen here that can dance an Irish jig correctly, or say begorra at the end of it with any conviction.
Terrible. It shall be my first cause to restore and foster these customs. But how? Where shall I find a tutor where all are ignorant?
Permit me.
Professor Bunn.
A buff.
Mesmerist, ventriloquist, humorist, and general illusionist. Really, my dear sir, I don't see.
You will, sir, you will.
Shakespearean reciter, character impersonator, and professor of elocution. Children's parties a speciality. This is a political meeting, Mr. Bunn, not a children's party.
Sir, in politics or business, I favor no particular party.
This is a secret meeting, sir.
A lucky meeting, sir. I was on my way to the Lord Lieutenant.
I will not deprive him of your company. I desire nothing in common with the Lord Lieutenant.
Don't be hasty, my dear sir. I overheard your speech, and I must say your delivery was very fine. Very fine indeed. May I ask, are you in Parliament?
Well, not yet.
I thought you couldn't be. Now, sir, I overheard your wishes with regard to the education of the Irish peasantry. I overheard your aspirations. You aspirate beautifully. And I said to myself, that's the man for my money. Or rather, that man's money is for me.
I don't understand you.
I have been engaged by His Excellency, the Lord Lieutenant, as local professor of English elocution in the infant schools. But how would it be if the character impersonator of Irish types were in your pay, eh?
No, I don't see how that's
You
going.
shall see, sir. You wish these poor peasantry to be typical Irish?
It is one of my dearest wishes.
It will work out as one of your cheapest if you engage me, I assure you. If you wish to appear as an Irish type, assuming that is you are not one, you'll stick the stem of a stumpy pipe in your hat band if you've got one. Then no doubt you're aware you must colour your hair an impossible shade of red. While a cudgel you'll twist with a turn of your wrist, being careful to duck your head. Or your own shillelagh happily may accidentally knock you down with the fearful whack on the comical back of your typical Irish gown. If you manage instead in the back of your head to belabor the floor like that and shout, "Woo!" bedad, you'll do you the popular type of pat. Or your shillelagh happily may accidentally knock you down with the fearful whack on the comical back of your typical Irish gown. If you manage instead in the back of your head to belabor the floor like that, then shout, "Woo!" bedad, you'll do you the popular type of pat. For the typical joys of a ball or wake, you'll probably foster a passion. And for all such things I will undertake to teach the latest fashion. First you kiss a colleen, then imbibe some protein, then your coat on the floor you'll trail. And invite the best man in the room if he can, just to tread on its tattered tail. With the big shillelagh, some truculent neighbor will probably knock you down with the frightful whack on the typical back of your comical Irish town. It's yourself that'll take for your dignity's sake little notice of that at all. It's just you'll get to the strict etiquette of a typical Irish ball. With the big shillelagh, some truculent neighbor will probably knock you down with the frightful whack on the typical back of your comical Irish town. A ball or a wing, get yourself little little notice of that at all. Just you'll get to the strict etiquette of a typical Irish ball.
I shall engage you.
Thank you, sir.
Not because I think you will be of any use, for your methods seem to me to border on the burlesque, but because, having forced yourself into our secret meeting, it would be necessary by the rules of our society to exterminate you if you are not promptly made one of us. Henceforward, you will be a member of the Clan Nagale. It is the only way to ensure your life.
I see, sir. A rather heavy premium, but I see.
I'm glad you do. You will participate in our ceremony of initiation and branding at our midnight meeting. Where shall we hold it?
At the caves. The caves of Caraglina. Aye, it's a lonely place.
Very well. Go there at once. I will find the place and follow in an hour. You can trust this gentleman to me. Let the password be Aaron Gobra.
Aaron Gobra!
Aaron, go bra!
Mr. Bunn,
Sir!
I have no wish to confide my love affairs to you, but
Oh, go on. I'm a bachelor myself.
but there's no hope for it. I am in the anomalous position of being secretly engaged to the daughter of the Lord Lieutenant, though a rebel. I am now going to try to obtain a secret interview with the lady I love. The question is, what shall I do with you?
Oh, don't mind me, sir.
It is a question of how to mind you that troubles me. Oh, Blind Murphy, it would be absurd to ask you to keep an eye on this gentleman. But, keep your hands on him, like so. The noose will not slip over his head, and if he tries to slip off the bridge, well, I think I can trust you.
I think you have trust me, sir.
I have contempt for that form of humor, sir.
Dash me if I admire yours, sir. Dash me if I do.
What are you doing with that knife?
I was just cutting my hair. For a blind gentleman, you're extremely inquisitive.
I'm not blind at all.
An imposter, are you? Do you mean to say that you've been deceiving people all your life?
Only since I left school when my father taught me blind fiddling, the only honest trade he knew. You're the first I've undeceived, so you needn't complain. Listen, it's you that'll cure me of me blindness. It's a great little quack doctor ye shall be, and restore me eyesight, the easiest thing in life, seeing as I was never without it. The fame of your miraculous cure will spread through the land like the potato disease. It won't be money you'll want, but the room to stack it.
Oh, it's worth considering, but if you've never been blind, why do you want to be cured?
Look down the road there. What do you see?
A Colleen. As far as I can tell, a sweetly pretty young person.
That's why I want to be cured. It's this way. How can I say I've never been blind without saying I'm a mean, thieving, deceiving hypocrite that's been stealing her pity under false pretenses? A miraculous cure is me only remedy, and it's you that shall supply it. Molly, darling, is that you?
I am that.
I have news for ye.
They say Terence O'Brien is here. Is that him? Well, it's the plainest are often the great ones.
I am not Mr. O'Brien. I am Professor Bunn, the distinguished oculist.
More than that, Molly. He's an eye doctor. Molly, what would ye say if he told me he could cure me of me blindness?
When he'd done it, I'd marry him tomorrow if he asked me. Can't say worse than that.
If he cured me, you'd marry him?
Yes, Pat. If he cured me.
I feel sure that your cure shall be effected in only a few hours.
I'll not be cured by you at all. It's some other way I'll find.
My dear sir, a bargain's a bargain. I can't help if the ladies run after me.
Maybe I can. Terence, Vic, it's the little professor here I find to be a traitor and a spy, and he best be hanged. Take my word for it.
What? No, listen to what I have to say.
It states more than words I'd listen to.
Yes, you shall have one more chance of proving your usefulness. Deliver this letter to Lady Rosie's maid up at the house. I have tried and failed. The sentries would not let me pass. Succeed, and your life shall be spared.
Pass by will not pass by without a pass. If pass by without a pass, they'll pass on, pass by. Them's orders. Pass on.
Listen, my good man, everyone has his price. Now, if I were to walk on and return here, what would you charge?
Bayonets! Pass by will not pass by without a pass. If pass by
Stop!
without...
I am going to show you a pass. In fact, several passes you have never seen before. Look here. Bonsoir.
Mesmerism! I shall keep my eye on him, but he shan't keep his on mine.
Listen, Your Honor. If you stay here, bear me out in all I say before poor blind Pat, and you say nothing yourself of what ye see a poor girl doing for the sake of friendship for a poor boy. Are ye not afraid of having the Carriclana as your hiding place?
Why should I be?
Don't you know? It's haunted with fairies.
Well,
You don't believe in fairies? Few do nowadays under the Lord Lieutenant's rule. But Pat and me, we know they're true, don't we?
Yes, Molly.
The Fairy Clana is their queen. Sometimes she takes the shape of a peasant woman, and she shows herself, they say. It's the Fairy Clana herself who's taken a fancy to blind Murphy here. She and her small folks do many a little thing for him. It's few evenings he'll not find his bratties peeled for supper by the small folk, or his water drawn. It's the fairies that do it. We know that now, don't we, Pat?
Yes, Molly, darling.
the Fairy Clana.
Sure enough. We don't tell the other boys, though. They left off believing in such things. It's just Pat and me that know the old tales are true after all.
On the heights of Longtown there's no voice that is heard, but sometimes at nightfall alone passer-by will hear on the west wind the sound of a woman who calls him to follow the sound of her sigh.
It is Clana who calls him, 'tis Clana the fairy, or so tells the old country legend, not I. And if he be foolish or bold or unwary, he'll follow the sound of the musical sigh.
And there in her cavern of dreams he'll lie dreaming, a laugh on his lips while his life rushes by.
For the world where she dwells is the fair world of seeming, the world that is found at the end of a sigh.
Yes, the world where she dwells is the fair world of seeming, the world that is found at the end of a sigh, of a sigh. The world where she dwells is the world of seeming, the world that is found at the end of a sigh. The world that is found at the end of a sigh. A sigh. I know?
Yes. How do you do?
Darling.
I am quite well, thank you. Dearest, and you?
Very well indeed. Love. Shall I wait, my lady?
Oh, are you there, Susan? No, you need not wait, Susan. Susan!
Yes, my lady.
Is that soldier a friend of yours?
The sentry, my lady. I believe I do happen to have made his acquaintance.
You may talk to the sentry if you like.
Thank you, my lady.
You may even walk a little way with him. On his beat. Up the coach road.
Thank you, my lady.
I'm afraid the sentry is not quite himself. The fact is, my messenger who took my letter
Oh, he had one for Papa, too.
for the Lord Lieutenant, a letter from whom?
It's a curious thing, my lady, but he don't seem to take no notice.
It is his sense of discipline, Susan, because I am here. You can whisper to him that I shall not mind his walking up the coach road. I shall not report him for it.
Oh, I've told him you're dying for him to go. I'll tell him again.
You say my messenger had a letter for the Lord Lieutenant?
Susan said so. I have reason to believe she is a painfully truthful girl.
Well, what could it have been?
I can't seem to upset his discipline, not anyhow. But there's a gentleman coming down the drive who's winking at me. The one who brought the note.
Do you think you could, just for once, make the sentry jealous? Do you think that would move him?
I'll see what I can do.
I must talk to this Mr. Button.
Please, to please me.
Remarkably warm evening, Miss,
Susan, do you think so? I'm such a chilly mortal. Just feel my fingers.
Cold hands warm.
We are not alone.
Oh, he won't take any notice.
I think he will. I believe I saw him twitch.
Oh, well, I shouldn't want you to feel any restraint. I'll just send him on his beat.
It'll be all right soon, my lady.
Thank you, Susan.
Right.
Lord Lieutenant's domestics require no pass.
Mr. Button, I want to talk to you on business. I hear you left a letter.
Oh, must you talk business now? I thought.
Well, okay, the business shall wait. And so shall you. I am not going to let you out of my sight.
Need this gentleman wait? I thought.
Well, someone must keep an eye on him.
Could I help, my lady?
Susan, why have you come back?
The sentry has been made prisoner by the corporal for talking to me.
But I thought the corporal was a particular friend of yours.
That's just it. He is most particular.
And you had better go and talk to the corporal.
No, wait!
Susan, I need you to watch Professor Budd. Yes, Terence and I are going for a walk. Truthfully, I don't think you have anything to worry about. Just make sure he doesn't slip away.
Yes, my lady.
So, you are left in charge of me. Hadn't you better hold me tight, Susan?
It seems to me there's mysteries afloat. Who is this Mr. O'Brien?
A very dangerous young man.
Oh, I love dangerous young men. Why have I to keep my eye on you?
Because I'm more dangerous than he is. He's jealous. You think I'm stout. I'm not. It's gunpowder.
Lots. You might go off.
Yes, I might if I get the chance. Susan, you must take your eye off me for a moment while I change my costume.
What for?
For the costume of the lean and slippered pantaloon in my impersonation of the 7 ages of man. You do love dangerous men.
I've always had a leaning that way. That's why I lean to soldiers.
I set my face against soldiers.
So have I sometimes, but detectives is my craze. Here comes the Lord Lieutenant. You're not at the Irish League.
No, Scotland Yard.
A detective? That breaks my dream.
And it's well that you should understand I am the highest in the land, the Lord Lieutenant of Ireland.
And I, as wife of high degree, enhance my husband's dignity.
I'm his private chaplain who to some extent enhance it too.
For we three, I and he, and the Reverend Dr. Fiddle-dee-dee, represent the dignity and the serious side of Ireland. In court dress, more or less, the country folk we try to impress with a proper sense of the seriousness of the Lord Lieutenant of Ireland. At an early stage of life I said I'll choose a wife, but where shall I find the particular girl who is fit to be knit to a noble earl? Such a very particular, perpendicular, noble girl as I. Such a very particular, perpendicular, noble earl as I can't be too particular, though few such girls there probably are. I intend to wait until I find a lady of that particular kind.
Such a very
particular, perpendicular, noble girl shall be. Oh, that particular girl may share my very particular coronet, who always moves with a stately air, as though her life were a minuet, life were a minuet.
She always moves as though her life were a minuet.
So I waited years to find a lady to my mind, till I came to the age of 43, when a certain particular girl found me, and that very particular, perpendicular, noble girl was she. Such a very particular, perpendicular, noble girl was she. You can't be too particular at 43, whoever you are. So I set my teeth and shut my eyes and swallowed that matrimonial pride.
Such a very
particular, perpendicular, noble girl was she. The sort of girl you would not care to call my darling, love, or pet, but she walks through life with a stately air, as though her life were a minuet, life were a minuet.
She walks through life
as though it were a minuet. She walks through life with stately air. I may suppose, I think, that anyone who saw me standing thus would be deceived and think I am a king.
No, not deceived. You are a king, and I'm a queen, my lord. The only difference that lies between us and all other kings is this: we are more dignified.
Much more. I am the only king or representative of royalty, outside the characters of Shakespeare's plays, who makes a special point of talking in blank verse, and who insists that every member of his family and household shall converse in blank verse too. Sir, Dr. Fiddle.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Go and inquire if one Professor Bunn has arrived. I am expecting him. Professor he of elocution, and with his elocutionary art he mingles parlor magic. In a word, he'll make a pudding in your hat, not mine. Extract a rabbit from your pocket, or an egg from your back hair.
'Tis false.
I mean, he could, not necessarily he will. I have engaged him for our infant schools. He'll interest the children. Send him here at once.
I'll put my best foot forward.
No, not forward. Go out backwards, if you please. I think it rather odd the peasantry do not cheer us.
Yes, but let us cheer ourselves. Can we not form a royal group of two? A family group in studied attitudes of dignity combined with perfect grace. You, standing there, your left foot advanced to show the calf, your elbow resting on a marble pillar, also a curtain and a thundercloud behind. That's exquisite.
Go, fly to your hiding place, to Carter Clayton.
Tomorrow. You will meet me tomorrow?
Yes.
I, by your side, holding your hand and gazing at you thus.
What are you doing?
Showing all the world that kings need not depend upon their crowns for dignity. Some monarchs have, I know, in history, who when dethroned forgot their pride, but we should not.
Not we.
When Alfred's friends their king forsook, his pride did he forsake. 'Twas in the year 878 that Alfred, who is called the Great, forgot his pride and undertook to cook the oatmeal cake, to cook the oatmeal cake. A thing it cannot be denied, a king should not have ever tried. A king should not have ever tried. I profit by my history book, and oatmeal cakes I never cook, because I know that it would look undignified to bake, because I know that it would look undignified to bake. In history, I'm now in vogue on second chance to tell. King Charles in 1651, his parliamentary constitution climbed up and unload and lovely oak. In shady Baskerville, in shady Baskerville, a thing it cannot be denied, a king should feel undignified, a king should feel undignified. So I have never climbed an oak, a task beyond some royal folk, and also if the branches broke, undignified as well, and also if the branches broke, undignified as well. Undignified, undignified as
Your Majesty!
Glide, Dr. Fiddle, glide. Pray do not skip.
toes more turned out and eyes turned up to show the whites, the body bent, humility combined with grace. That's it. Remember that position, sir, and mine.
Professor Bunn, the elocutionist, has not arrived yet, but some stranger left this note for you.
Anonymous? Ah, well, in these days, men who cannot sign their names can make their mark. The Lord Lieutenant's warned that the rebel Terence O'Brien is in the neighborhood. His secret meeting place is Ardensingers. The writer has been forced against his will into joining the rebel society and will be much obliged by the Lord Lieutenant exterminating same at as early date as possible.
What's that?
Pooh!
Fudge! Bosh!
Dr. Fiddler, you forget yourself. This letter is not bosh. Go, send a messenger for extra troops and we'll exterminate these rebels. Point your toes!
There's a double-faced traitor somewhere, Pat. Did you hear that?
I do, Molly. I wish it was in me heart to say I can see as well.
If you could see what I behold in your hand.
That is it. He would not.
What have we here?
From his appearance, I should say an impecunious performer upon the violin.
Not at all, Your Honor. It's a poor fiddler I am.
Bow when the Lord Lieutenant speaks.
Bow thus. Are you in need of alms?
No, sir, eyes. Seeing that he's blind.
Alms with an L. Bow with the arms I meant.
Arms with the elbow were the arms I meant. Come, Pat. It's not the Lord Lieutenant I want to be splitting straws with.
Now kiss hands when you retire.
He kissed his hand to me.
He's blind, ma'am, else he wouldn't have done it. Come, Pat. Let me show you to your cottage.
Stay. An idea.
That makes two today.
Do you perform upon the bagpipes, knave?
Do I? Molly, darling, fly to me cabin like the angel without wings that ye are, and bring the pipes. His lordship won't ask that of me twice, after he's heard me once.
I ask because I fancy it would lend, if possible, additional effect and dignity to my appearance if my comings and my goings were announced by bagpipes, played a little in advance of where I walk.
It might attract a crowd.
It might. So if I pay £1 a week to this poor man to pipe in front of me whenever I leave home till I return, I shall, I think, successfully combine cheap charity with much advertisement, the soul of modern-day philanthropy. Charity which, though it begin at home, is seen and heard for miles.
An excellent idea.
It is that. £1 a week. That's enough for a marriage. I see you popping out of that offer as soon as I get my eyesight back, which I'll find somehow by this time tomorrow, if I go blind in the search. I'm at your service, and in it, Lord Lieutenant Darlin, from this moment.
You! It's you that's turned the traitor. Oh, I never would have believed it.
Oh, but ye do mighty quick. Oh, Molly, if you knew everything, you'd understand more.
Come now, prepare to pipe.
Papa! Papa! Oh, is it true? The soldiers have been summoned to make a raid on Ardensingers and to catch and hang the rebels?
Yes, my chuck. They will parade at sunset here, and I shall then address them as I love to do, a few soul-stirring words.
And so shall I.
Prepare to pipe some proud, appropriate air indicative of victory.
Oh, Molly. Molly, you filled me heart with emptiness.
I have no ear for music, but is that indicative of victory? It sounds to me like groans and moans.
It's the groans and moans of the vanquished ye hear, Your Honor. How can you have a victory without a defeat at all?
Sunset. How can I warn him? What shall I do? Oh, setting sun, you bid the world goodbye. Your course is nearly run, and soon the day will die. Night, with gentle sigh, will spread her fall, will spread her Who was my son that crossed a summer sky? My day is nearly done, the night already nigh. Love's a laugh, a sigh, and that is all, and that is all. Not so, my doubting heart, although the sun depart, and leave the earth in sorrow. Not so, my doubting heart, despair is but tonight. Is there to be no light of the morrow? Not so, my doubting heart, not so, not so. My doubting heart, my doubting heart, not so, not so.
Dearest,
You have not gone?
I tried to, but I've been hanging about here.
Will be, dear, if you don't take care. Papa has been warned. The soldiers are going to raid Cartagena. You have been betrayed.
That's Professor Bunn. Where is he? I knew he was dangerous.
Where is he, Susan?
Oh, he's safe enough, my lady.
Oh, not he.
You don't know him as I do. He's a Nero.
Not a narrow, Susan. I cannot marry a lady without aspirations.
Go away, you silly old man.
Susan,
Mystery on mystery.
So, you're trying to escape in disguise.
Don't anymore, please!
you are frightening the lady, sir.
Listen, Parents O'Brien, the soldiers are coming and there's a traitor somewhere.
Yes, and I know where he is. There!
Wait, lest you shoot an innocent man. It's in my mind to say it is another, but it's in my heart not to say who. But it doesn't matter. The game's not up, it's just beginning.
How?
This way. I have thought how to keep the Carriclana clear of soldiers. They're mostly men from Devonshire, and such are mighty afraid of fairies. So we'll tell them how the caves are haunted, how the Carriclana captures all the good-looking boys and keeps them sleeping and dreaming for 50 years.
Well, they are not going to believe everything you choose to tell them. They are ordinary soldiers, not the intelligence department.
They shall believe it, for it's me myself will take the shape of the Carriclana herself, and seeing is believing.
There really might be something in it.
Now perhaps you will permit me to tell you why I put on this costume. Not for any purposes of escape, not for any selfish motives. I am prepared for the purpose of hoaxing the soldiers to imperson a gentleman who has been kept prisoner by the fairy for
Fairy Kleina?
Yes, precisely, but the very, for 50 years. That is why I've adopted this costume. It's the nearest thing to Rip Van Winkle I had by me.
How clever.
Yes, I am pretty quick at getting to an idea. Now, if you will all follow my instructions, I have no doubt we shall be able to frighten these soldiers into fits.
Mr. Bunn, I am sorry. I was very hasty.
Well, you were a little free with the shooting gallery, but there, I bear no malice. Don't even mention it.
Thank you, you are very kind.
And Nero, if there ever was one, I'd like a Nero to deny it.
The courage high you may defy, for by and by means of my behavior sly, I'll terrify the soldier eye and make them shy of going nigh the gates of Cariclana. If you and I ourselves a lie and by together try to mystify the soldier eye, I don't see why they shouldn't try and wait tonight and rather die than go to Cariclana. If all of us care to dare it, a similar wary fairy tale, they'll turn a military tale on the gates of Cariclana. They'll turn a military tale on the gates of Cariclana. If you and I ourselves alive mystify the soldier, I don't see why they shouldn't rather die.
Instead of brave men and attention, but work being over today may be as it now is 6:45. Sir Rodney covering we would be merrily dancing with someone in Devon.
Now this is the song of the Devonshire men,
with the bimble and the bumble and the festival,
and the maids they have left in the moor and the bed,
with the bimble and the bumble and the festival.
Hepzibah Lug, and pretty Polly Potter and the rest of them.
And Susan Wiggins and Hepzibah Lug, and pretty Polly Potter and the rest of them.
The sergeant, he came a recruiting one morning.
With a bimble and a bumble and the best of them.
And the maids cried alack as the men went away.
With a bimble and a bumble and the best of them.
There was Thomas Mary and Jan Hadley and Timothy Mott and Harold Budgeon and Oliver Rudd and Ebenezer Fisher and the rest of them.
There were Mary Budgeon and Oliver Rudd and Ebenezer Fisher and the rest of them.
The men marched away in their bright scarlet coats.
With a bimble and a bumble and the best of them.
Though they shouted hooray, they had lumps in their throats.
With a bimble and a bumble and the best of them.
And the maids fell to cry, and as maids often do, saying, oh, will our lovers be faithful and true. But someday they will march into Devon, and then all the maids will be taken, the names of the men, the names of the men. There'll be Mary, Carrie, and Mary and Jane, Hadley and Emily Mott, and Susan Budgeon and Hepzibah Rudd and pretty Polly Pincher and the rest of them.
There'll be Susan Budgeon and Hepzibah Rudd and pretty Polly Pincher and the rest of them.
The sergeant is right but we're recruiting once more.
With a bimble and a bumble and the best of them.
There will always be Devonshire men for the war.
With a bimble and a bumble and the best of them.
There'll be young Tom Mary and young Jan Hadley and Littleton Mudd and young Hal Button and Juvenile Rudd and a little Ebenezer and the rest of them.
There'll be young Tom and Mary, young
forget the girls you have left behind you.
No, sir. There'll be Mary Hooper and Mary Cooper and Jane Tucker and Emily Snug and Susan Wickens and Hepzibah Lug and pretty Polly Potter.
And yet you are all going to Caraclena?
Yes, there'll be Thomas Perry and Thomas Mary and Jan Hadley and Timothy Mudd and Harold Budgeon and Oliver Rudd and myself.
Oh, poor fellows.
Eh?
Well, merely suppose that when you reach the caves of Caraclena, which, as you know, are haunted by fairies.
I haven't ignored about that.
Haven't you? You will before long. What's this?
Oh, my mistress, Lady Rosie, daughter of the Lord Lieutenant, has been greatly agitated by a very strange encounter. Oh.
What's the matter, noble lady? Calm yourself and try to tell us.
It is past my comprehension. On the road from Caraclena, suddenly a man addressed me, quite a harmless, aged person, who, in answer to my questions, told me he was then escaping from the caves of Caraclena, from the fairy Clena's clutches. What he meant by this I cannot tell you. This is he who now approaches.
This is he who now approaches from the caves of Caraclena, from the fairy Clena's clutches.
Speak, aged man, and say what troubles ail you, as quickly as you can, before your senses fail you.
Speak!
Many years ago I strode down the Caraclena road. Night coming on, tired out, I lay where the legends say that the fairies play. legend I heard of fairy tricks were never believed by me. Then I was a youth of 26, but now I'm 83.
Now he's 83, 83.
Round and round the fairy ring, there I heard the fairy sing. This is the fairy song I heard. Do I remember it? Every word. Daluan Damor, Daluan Damor, Angos Dadadin. Many people may disbelieve what I do say. Once I was young and foolish too, and an ignoramus just like you. But the legends I've heard of fairy tricks don't laugh at them anymore. Then I was a lad of 26, but now I'm 94.
Now he's 94, 94.
Dancing round the fairy ring, all that time I had to sing. Though you may not believe a word, this is exactly what occurred. Daluan Damor, Daluan Damor, Angos Dadadin. Hark! 'Tis she! Beware! Take care!
Tis Kleina, the fairy Kleina.
Tis I.
Tis Kleina.
For my voice may lie in the west wind's lie like the wailing note of the banshee's cry, saying, come, come, come away to the fields of Ardensingers.
Is that Molly's voice I heard? Molly O'Grady?
Hush! It's frightening the soldiers we are.
It is the fairy Kleina.
The queen of the fairies.
Is it the queen of the fairies ye are?
I am that. I have taken Molly's voice and shape as my appearance.
It's a wise choice ye made, Cleta darling. It's her voice I'd follow whenever it called, even to the caves on a dark night.
Fool, look on me and tremble.
I'd be a fool to tremble looking on anyone being blind. Cleta darling, ye may not know it, but it's a miraculous cure for me blindness that I'm looking for. It was my mind made up to come to your caves this very night and ask it as a gift from the fairies. I'll follow you.
No, the fairies cannot cure your blindness. You shall be disappointed, blind Murphy.
Not at all. It's certain sure I am that I'll be able to see by the morning.
Be warned. Do not trust too much in the fairies. Poor blind Murphy.
You shall be kept in the cavern of dreams for 50 years.
Bedad then. I'll be after putting a few things in a bundle for me visit.
Now did ye ever see such a trouble-headed fool, sir, in all your born days? I never did.
Their fathers fought at Ramillies, and they're prepared to scatter all the armies in the world's arena. But they owe it to their families to shun the supernatural. They don't intend to go to Cariclana.
No, we don't intend to go to Cariclana.
They'll be shot at break of day for refusing to obey. They'll be
We
shot.
don't intend to go to Cariclana.
Sweetheart, betake thyself to bed. Fly not away, betake not for bread. And for my sake be not consumed with dread, for all be safe at Cariclana.
For glory's sake, those we have stand, and never break me no power shall make us both, shall make us both, as we have said, we will all go to
Your ladyship, well, your papa approaches. Farewell.
Farewell, parting is such sweet song.
Pray, sir, say goodbye until tomorrow.
Farewell,
Farewell.
farewell.
Oh, pray be careful. Ah, I indeed am full of care.
Attention!
Soldiers, the time has come for your departure upon a most important expedition. Namely, the capture of a noted rebel whose hiding place we think is Cariclana. Before you leave upon your dangerous errand, her ladyship and I will both address you a few well-chosen words of stirring nature, which will, I have no doubt, affect you deeply.
Soldiers, prepare to leave
crying pags, the favourites at the fair, a hero never lacks. In beauty's match, shall Mars give up his blade, soldiers prepare to depart.
Only bravest of the brave deserve the fairest fare. Shall the French monopolize the shout of Vive la guerre? Shall the Briton be a slave to any foreign foe? While the flag of Britain flies, Britain's answer no.
Shall the Britain be a slave to any foreign foe? While the flag of Britain flies, Britain's answer
We don't intend to go to Carolina.
A shout from all indeed should follow such a speech,
But none is heard.
enthusiastic cheers should fall upon our ears.
But none occurred.
Carolina.
The bugle's joyful note may prove an antidote to such a scene.
Do not mind at all in answer to his call.
What does he
Don't intend to go to Carolina.
Now what is this and what is this and that is most mysterious? And why is this and what's amiss? I trust it's nothing serious. I thought I heard them say in a disrespectful way that they don't intend to go to Carolina.
No! They don't intend to go to Carolina.
Their courage is undaunted. Could you make them face a place by fairy Claina haunted? She will keep them fast asleep till they're a mass of wrinkles, old and bent, with great long beards as wide as
Such things do not happen, as you know.
Such a thing has happened as will quickly show. As will quickly show.
Many, many years ago, just how many, I don't know. I was an ignoramus too, for I laughed at fairies just like you. But when I fell on the fairy tricks, it's lucky I'm still alive. For I was bewitched at 26, and now I'm 105.
Now he's 105, 105.
Dancing round the fairy ring, all that time I had to sing. Don't you make believe a word. This is exactly what occurred. Daluan, Damun, Daluan, Damun, Angos, Nadatin.
I do not think this doddering old dotard believes what he has told us.
Dr. Fiddle, I do not think that anyone in Ireland believes that he would dare to try to harm.
I think that even dotards words would not daughter to that extent.
Hush, hush.
Come to the caves of Cariclena. Come away, sighs the fairy voice. Come to the caves of Cariclena. For there I make a leaping heart's rejoice. Come away, sighs the fairy voice. Come away, come away.
Come away from the haunted caves of Cariclena. Come away, sighs the fairy voice. Come away from the caves of Cariclena. Sighs the fairy voice. Come to the gates of Cariclena. Sighs the voice. Come anybody crouching? Is the coast quite clear? Walking, running, riding, coaching, is there anybody here? Is there anybody here? Is there anything to fear? Is there anybody poaching? Is there anybody poaching on the privacy of our preserves? We're getting nervous. We're getting nervous.
No one comes. The coast is clear, but distant drums I faintly hear.
But the summer night is tugging my attentive ear. And there's nobody here coming. Never fear, never fear, never fear. Yes, I see, I can hear now and then a distant grunt. it gets upon my high strung nerves. The saints preserve us, preserve us, preserve us.
Halt there! What do you see, Vic?
Somebody that's keeping invisible.
Well, stay where you are, Sentry. It's an honorable post you're holding. Mind that.
Holding the post, am I? Didn't you time to kill it yourself with your own two hands and one of me braces? But Dad, it's the post that's holding me, not me the post at all.
Aaron O'Brien.
Well, maybe it's just Terrence after all.
It is. Where are the boys?
They thought you was the soldiers.
I see. Have they gone far?
Not too far considering the start they had.
Well, you need think no more of the redcoats.
We don't think of them or speak of them. We treat them with contempt.
They have refused to come, and we are perfectly safe.
Hurrah!
Professor Bunn, our new recruit, succeeded in persuading them that this place is haunted by fairies. They are frightened to death of coming here.
The wind professor did that, now did he?
He was mainly responsible for the details of the plan.
Well, then it's a credit to Ireland he is. What do you say, lads?
Dance for him that will always employ. The name is St. Patrick himself would enjoy. St. Patrick himself was a brother of a boy, and he liked to be called in Ireland. St. Patrick himself was a brother of a boy. St. Patrick himself was a brother of a boy. St. Patrick himself was a brother of a boy, and he liked to be called in Ireland. In Ireland. Beat dance for him that will always employ. The name is St. Patrick himself would enjoy. Enemy you ever saw. It's Kathleen the darling and the other Colleen.
For I gather you brought news of importance, am I right? If you cannot speak, nod your head.
Ye are all going to be killed.
Dear me, that is calculated to take one's breath away. Can you tell me any more?
Where's my Mickey?
Here I am, Lord, sticking me post like a blessed marker to his stick.
What are you doing up there for, standing alone to be shot at?
I'm bound to stay, darling, and that's the truth. My running away would mean my undoing.
The Lord Lieutenant and the soldiers are coming here.
But the soldiers said they were afraid to come.
They changed their minds.
That's just like the soldiers, the cowards. And it's my opinion that the little professor has been deceiving you all along, and not the soldiers. It's a traitor and a spy he is.
That is possible.
What do you say, lads?
Black and brown, black and black and black and brown, black and black and black is brown, he's a traitor to old Ireland.
What's that?
Is it a pig in pain?
Not at all. It's Blind Murphy and his music.
It's Blind Murphy has taken service with the Lord Lieutenant.
What's that?
The truth.
Then it's coming here as a spy he is.
Not at all. He thinks the fairy can cure his blindness. He said so.
A spy would say anything.
Your foolishness!
Well, while the stable door's still open, I'll not be taken like a horse in a trap.
It's surrounded, your trap is. You can't get out of it by leaving it.
Then it's the book of fate that's written against us. What do we say?
Say that if the book of fate is written against us, that it's the book of fate that wants rewriting, and it's the old Irish character we'll use in doing it. For Dame Fortune, the old schoolmistress, she might put that Irish boy in the corner, but it's his back he'll put against the wall. Eh, Terence?
Yes, Black Care shall never ride a winner in the Irish race while I'm in it. Oh, have you met a man in debt and almost out at elbows, who all the while can show a style as grand as any swell bows, who loves a horse and though of course you choose the best to ride on, we'll hunt the fox on any crux that he can get a stride on, that he can get a stride on, that he can get a stride on, whose life's a race at breakneck pace, we can't drop well behind him. If you've not met that soldier yet, it's Ireland where you'll find him.
Whose life's a race at breakneck pace, we can't drop well behind him. If you've not met that portrait yet, it's Ireland where you'll find him.
Who's not afraid of man or maiden, thinks fair play a jewel, who'll kiss your wife but give his life to miss you in the duel. So we'll begin with what we say, that we can never force it. You'd rather die than tell a lie, except to save a lady, except to save a lady, except to save a lady. Who's always near a laugh or tear, just as you may recall that. If you've not met that portrait yet, it's Ireland where you'll find him.
Who's always near a laugh or tear, just as you may remind him. If you've not met that portrait yet, it's Ireland where you'll find him.
Who's learnt each vice from drink to dice, that's known from here to Hanley, but all the while can show a style that's known from here to Manly. So we'll forgive the way you live, though some may call it shady. You'd rather die than tell a lie, except to save a lady, except to save a lady, except to save a lady. Ship of black old fighting stock, who never look behind him. If you've not met good soldiers yet, it's Ireland where you'll find him.
Ship of black old fighting stock, who never look behind him. If you've not met good soldiers yet, you know where you will find him.
Good for you, Terence Vic, and it's to you we'll trust to get us out of our current distress, and not some mesmerizing, ventriloquizing, advertising quack of a Cockney character impersonator. It's surrounded by spies we are. He's one, Blind Murphy's one, and oh, look, it's two more.
Terence!
The Lord Lieutenant's daughter. Now, how's that perspired?
It's the gentleman's sweetheart she is.
Yes, I did not tell you before. This lady and I are engaged.
What?
Quite engaged, dearest. You are engaged to me, but I cannot be engaged to you without papa's consent, and that we shall never have. We are lovers indeed, but engaged, alas, no.
Handkerchief, my lady?
Thank you, Susan.
Is it you, Terence O'Brien, rebel and patriot, contemplating unholy matrimony with a Saxon serpent that crushes our country under their heels? It's a two-faced traitor you are. What do you say, lads?
We knock him down, drag him, knock him down, bash him, back his round. He's a traitor to old Ireland.
And smiling, too. Well, a handful of slugs will wipe that smile.
Oh, don't let them throw slugs at us, dear, will you? Not even snails. I couldn't bear it.
No, darling, don't be afraid.
Salts, my lady? Oh, thank you, Susan.
My friends, perhaps I owe you an explanation. This lady and I met in London before we knew of the incongruities of our positions. We fell in love and have never yet succeeded in falling out. You will not blame us when you hear the peculiar circumstances of our first meeting. 'Twas in Hyde Park beside the road that she and I first met. Against the rail I pressed my suit, although the paint was wet, I said, love me and I'll love you. She could not answer no, for she was one and I was two that day in Rotten Row. For she was one and I was two that day in Rotten Row. And now, do you still think a man A traitor for being faithful to the woman he loves?
Yes, it's you, Black Dan, that'll be saying it with a Kathleen hanging on your arm in every word you speak.
What a nice girl. Have you a lover?
No, ma'am.
Poor thing.
What's that?
Aaron go raw.
The password.
It's either the professor or the blind Murphy. Whichever one it is, they're both spies. So we'll have a warm welcome for them, right, Adam?
No! Get out of sight and hearing. I'll see which it is. Get in the caves. Get in the caves. I'll see who it is.
Is this the place? Aaron go brah. Aaron go brah. No, there's no one here. No one at all.
It's you, the professor. Not.
Aaron go brah, my dear. Aaron go brah 1,000 times. Are you so glad to see me?
I am that. I was afraid you were someone else.
Afraid? Are we alone?
Have you a sweetheart here?
I can see that.
Well, it's a double-faced lover you must be. She's behind you.
Susan!
My detective, are you going to arrest them all and drag them off by force?
Not by force. I employ stratagem with any number of criminals over 10. Where are the boys?
Oh, they're preparing a warm welcome for you.
Really? I didn't know I was so popular. I really didn't know I was such a favorite. You practically tore me to pieces. Really, I'm a perfect scarecrow.
Listen, boys, and you, Mr. Bunn, Lady Rosie has kindly given me an idea. It was as a scarecrow you were employed by me. You attempted to scare the soldiers and failed. You shall have one more chance. We are surrounded and are going to be attacked by a regiment of English infantry, 800 strong. If you frighten them away, your life shall be spared by us. If you fail.
If I fail, it is not likely, but if I fail?
As one of us, you will of course suffer death at their hands.
Leave everything to me, sir.
Everything is left to you, except a means of escape. What do you propose?
Might he not have a minute for reflection?
Reflections. Now you've given me an idea. Have you ever heard of Professor Bunn's apparitions?
No.
Dear me, how large the world is. Where is the young person who appeared as a fairy Kleiner last evening?
I'm here.
This time, I will improve your appearance. I will make you appear weird, terrible, unearthly.
I'm mighty obliged to you.
Listen, every passerby that sets foot in this place, you will in turn dress in terms of passionate affection and invite him to stay with you for 50 years.
I will not.
Eh?
What would I do that for?
To frighten them away. The fairy Kleiner is supposed to do it.
That's her affair. I'll not have any of it.
Oh, why on earth not?
Because, sir, I'm not some common trollop to be seen throwing herself at the foot of any man who comes before her. I shall not play at love and sully my honor, just for the sake of one of your crazy schemes. But that is enough from you.
It seems to me there's mysteries upon mysteries' head. How is it that you, a detective and a Nero, let yourself be put upon?
You see, that's where I'm clever. That's where I'm cunning. Don't you see? It's all part of the game.
It seems to me the game is hockey, with you for the ball and everyone else with a stick.
Yes, I dare say it does look like that at first.
It's looking more like it every minute.
Susan, will you kindly recollect that there are such things as wolves in sheep's clothing and that I am one of them? Will you kindly remember that this is an age of shams, and that, as any Irishman will tell you, the English rose by climbing over the sham rock?
thing strikes a man of any sense as an age of make-believe and imitation and pretense, and it's gradually growing more impossible to see the difference between what people are and seem to be. Our ladies grow more youthful now the longer they're alive, and reduce their ages annually after 35. But for such miscalculations they will always make amends by liberally adding to the ages of their friends. By liberally adding to the ages of their friends. And if Aesop wrote his fables in the present year of grace, he perhaps would turn the tables, see on the tortoise in the race. For which goes quicker on ahead and stays the faster there, the imitation tortoise shell or imitation hare. There's the vulgar imitation of a true philanthropist who gives 100,000 to be published in a list, which purchases a title as he possibly intends, with an imitation coat of arms and imitation friends, and his wife, a charming lady with an imitation blush, will hold a big reception where society will rush to see an imitation of a duchess in the style of an imitation welcomes with an imitation smile of an imitation welcomes with an imitation smile. But the bona fide duchess will endeavor to forget the aggravating clutches of eternal etiquette by assisting at an imitation charity bazaar as an imitation barmaid at an imitation bar. Though an age of imitation, let us hope the time is near when an imitation army will entirely disappear. For John Bull has a cupboard, and it isn't wise of John to keep inside that cupboard nothing but a skeleton. Though imitation patriots persistently pooh-pooh the progress of our country and her little empire too, and boast a fact with fiction and are satisfied forsooth that they are not terror diddlers, only editors of truth. That they are not terror diddlers, only editors of truth. It would be so inexpensive and reduce the income tax if when others grew offensive, little England shouted pax. For we shouldn't need a navy nor expensive army corps if only we could count on having imitation wars.
Mr. Bond, Lady Rosie has another idea for you. As there is a difficulty with the fairy appearance, why not alarm the soldiers by showing them a weird and grotesque figure dancing about the mountain in the moonlight? Why not impersonate a goblin?
Well, sir, why not? I dare say you do it very nicely.
Oh, of course, I meant you to do it.
Me? My good lady, have you ever seen a goblin?
No, never. Have you?
No, but I have seen their pictures. The generally accepted idea of a goblin is something ugly, wretched and mean-looking.
Yes, I know.
A mixture of the unseemly and grotesque.
Yes, I know.
Well, there you are, you see. I can't make myself any plainer.
No, I know. I didn't think you'd want to.
Well, unless you do something, and we can think of nothing else, I know I shall not be able to restrain the temper of this meeting. They shall summon Judge Lynch in a moment.
It's arrived, he has, Your Honor.
Has the time come yet to arrest them?
Patience! Wait! I will make one more attempt to save your lives. If this young lady will assist me, I will impersonate a goblin running after a fairy. I dare say it won't be the typical picture of a goblin. It will probably look more like a scene out of Romeo and Juliet. But it is all I can do for you. I'll make myself as frightful as I can.
Goblins all lived underground down in spite of all the gold they found, because a fairy always frowned when Goblin met a fairy.
Sing a rhyme of once upon a time, the Goblin and the fairy, very, very. Sing a rhyme of once upon a time, the Goblin went contrary, contrary, contrary.
I'm a goblin grim and clary.
I'm a little feminine fairy.
Goblin, goblin.
Fairy, fairy, fairy queen and goblin king.
With a leap and a creep and a cat like spring, the fairy matches a goblin king.
Fairy catches a glimpse of you. She runs one way, you run two.
Goblin, goblin.
Fairy, fairy.
Little contrary.
Wise and wary.
Lighter than airy.
Innocent fairy, fairy queen and goblin king.
Tune your lay, tune your lay.
Tune your lay. Right upon a day, when maids of mercenary, mercenary, mercenary.
When goblins brought the gold they found to tap the fairies underground, and that's the reason I'll be bound when Meldrum sees a fairy.
Tune your lay to bright another day, the Goblin and the fairy, very, very. Tune your lay to bright another day, and ways of mercenary, mercenary, mercenary.
I'm a monster millionary.
I'm a little vanity fairy.
Goldfish, oldfish.
Dingle, dingle, fairy queen and golden queen.
Oh, I am the catch of the London spring. The fairy spatches a golden king.
Fairy catches a glimpse of you. She runs one way, you run two.
Goblin, goblin.
Fairy, fairy.
Hanover square.
Happy fairy.
Millionary.
Vanity fairy, fairy queen and golden queen.
Sing a rhyme, sing a rhyme, sing a rhyme. Once upon a time, the Goblin and the fairy, the fairy, the fairy.
Sing a rhyme!
The Goblin and the fairy,
Sing a rhyme!
the Goblin and the fairy, the Goblin and the fairy, the Goblin and the fairy, the Goblin and the fairy.
There's someone coming, but it's not frightened, he seems.
If you cannot manage to frighten anyone, Mr. Button,
It shall be done, sir. It shall be done. Have you any objection to making the appearance that I mentioned without making the passionate love address?
I have not.
Then kindly step into that cave.
It's Blind Murphy that's coming. He'll not notice my appearance.
Pardon me, miss. Do you sing
Oh, yes.
love songs?
Oh, yes.
Do you know any love song of a cheerful nature? One which implies that the singer has a sweetheart from whom she never means to separate. In fact, a love song in which the phrases goodbye or farewell or we must part would never occur in it.
Oh, no. They're unpublished.
I thought not.
you forget the set of verses, darling, that I wrote for you on your birthday. They're not published,
But they are a gentleman's love song.
they were meant to represent the lady's feelings as well. I see no objection to your singing them to me.
Well then, if you would kindly step behind that rock and begin to sing when I sneeze twice, your voice will appear to come from the apparition. I will arrange my apparatus.
If you think it right, darling, I do. Everything you ever think right, I will always think right.
Our minds like our hearts are one, darling. That's why I know we shall be happy together.
I have arranged my apparatus. Now if you'll kindly step behind that rock.
We are quite ready.
Oh, it's Blind Murphy the imposter, is it?
It is that, but it's not blind I'll be anymore after I've pretended I've spoken with the fairies. That's why I'm here. Have the boys all gone?
Yes, they heard your music and thought it might be getting nearer. Listen, when you saw the fairy cleaner the other evening, did you really believe it was Molly?
Nah, I saw through that. But I believe in telling Molly I've come here and had a talk with the real Clena and got me eyesight back from her. It'll be the miraculous cure I'm looking for.
Look, there!
Saints preserve us!
Do you see that it's transparent? That you can see right through it?
It's Molly's shape, but it's not flesh and blood this time. Speak, Clena, and say you're not yourself at all, but only Molly as ye were the last time. Speak, speak for the love of...
Speak, lady, speak! Achoo!
Do you wish me to speak or to sing, Mr. Baden?
That's not her voice. It was Molly's shape and Molly's voice before, but this is only her shadow and not her voice at all. Oh, saints, forgive me. It's the real Clena this time, sure enough, that I never believed in. Oh, forgive me.
Sing, lady, sing as thou wouldst only sing to one thou lovest, and tell me, am I the one thou lovest?
How dare you say that, Mr. Baden?
You see, it's not me she loves, so it's you.
Devil a doubt, I'm the happy man. Bad luck to it. What'll I do?
Listen, and then run and tell the soldiers and the Lord Lieutenant and tell them to keep far away, far, far away. Achoo! Achoo!
Choice. She loves me. She loves
someone this time, sir.
Who is it? It's Blind Murphy.
Oh, it's frightened to death, he's been.
Oh, and I helped to do it.
No, he has only fainted.
A success at last, sir, eh?
No, Mr. Bunn, a failure. The idea was that he should run off and tell the soldiers and frighten them away. And instead of that, he has fallen in a faint. Another failure, Mr. Bunn, and I think the last one.
Oh, never say die, sir.
No, I shall leave it for the Lord Lieutenant to say that.
We shall have one more trial, sir?
Yes, we shall all be tried together. Listen, Mr. Bunn, if you try to save your own skin by playing a double game, I shall place a bullet through your brain, or at any rate, through your skull. I think it is perhaps a kindness to let you know this.
Thank you, sir. You've taken quite a fancy to me.
Did the lady frighten you with her singing, Pat?
Molly? Molly, is that you?
Who else would it be?
I thought I saw...
Oh, you thought you saw anything, you were dreaming, being that you're blind.
Yes, being blind.
You are accused of coming here as a spy.
It's hanging is too good for him, but it's all we have to offer.
He must be tried first and sentenced afterwards.
The other's safest with spies, but have it your way.
Who will stand as the prisoner's friend?
It's not a person among us who's his friend to stand and or lie for him.
That's where you're wrong. And it's a strange thing the only person would be a girl. I'll stand as his friend, Your Honor. I'd do it for anyone.
You can question the prisoner. The cross questions will come after.
I'll not be cross. I'm doing this out of a kindness. You understand that?
Yes, I understand. Go on.
Blind Murphy? Ye are charged with being a traitor. Are ye a traitor?
I am not.
That's good enough for me. Are you going to be looking for more evidence, Your Honor?
Yes. He is accused of writing an anonymous letter to the Lord Lieutenant, warning him of our society.
Ye are accused of overhearing, or we heard the overhearing of a letter from the Lord Lieutenant. Did you write such a letter?
I never put me name to such a document in my life.
Hear that now?
He is accused of coming here as a spy.
A spy? How could he be a spy being that he's blind?
I could not.
There's some sense in that.
There's no sense in it, you mean? A blind man can't be a spy, that's prove it. There's one more question that'll close the case. Blind Murphy, haven't you been blind since you were a gossoon this little? Speak now. Come on, you only have to say it on your oath. It's the easiest thing in the world. Asking the question at all is like putting a frill on a ham bone. It's not a necessity, but it makes a finish. Come now. Haven't you been blind since you were a gossoon?
No. It's a lying thief I've been. I've never been blind at all. I hadn't the heart to tell you till you put me on me oath. I hadn't the heart to tell ye, Molly, because ye pitied me. And pity is near akin to love, they say, though it's a mighty poor relation. I've never been blind. I wish I had been before I seen you look like that, Molly.
Never been blind, and me peeling your pratties and holding your hand and saying it's the fairies.
Wouldn't such be a spy?
Yes. Have you anything more to say?
Yes. No.
He has spoken the truth now.
He is banished. You have been able to see all these people when they didn't know it. If they know it, you shall never see them again.
Have ye stayed behind to say goodbye, Molly?
I'm not sure I have. That I am.
Then it's only the cold stones of me native town I'll be saying it to. Goodbye, my native town, wrapped in your summer gown. No tears are running down your pretty face. You cannot feel nor hear. Why should you shed a tear? How can you know how dear I hold this place? It's only you and I that have to say goodbye. Won't you leave one sigh when I depart? Why do you look so gay? Why do you look so gay, so gay? Won't you pretend to say, Pat, if you go away, I'll break my heart. I'll break my heart. Goodbye, my native place, almost a human face, almost a woman's grace you have for me. You know there's never been a word of love between me and a real calling. There'll never be. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Would you please stay and say goodbye, Molly?
No, Pat.
It's only a little word.
But it's a bite to make throat pop like it in my throat would say it. I'll not be saying goodbye, Pat, because...
Yes, dear?
Because I love you. I love you. I love you with joy can't compare with all the sweet madness that lovers may share. For an ocean of sadness, a world of despair, I'm lost and I love you, my darling, I do. Gone is the world, dear, the world that we knew, the old world, the cold world before I met you. We're done with the old world, we're off to the new, because dear, I love you, my darling, I do. Is a new world, a world of our own, where I may be prettier because we're alone. Or home may be dear, I'll sit on our throne because I love you.
I love you. I love you. What you can compare with all the sweet madness that lovers may share. For an ocean of sadness, a world of despair, we're lost and I love you. I love you. I lost and I love you. I love you. I love you.
Are you looking for anything or anyone?
Yes, rebels. Do you a gathering of rebels?
No, we are gathering the mushrooms. Sir, you will no doubt think me very stupid, but what are you waiting here for? And hadn't you better go away?
Of all the chuckle-headed fools, We the under orders to wait for the Lord Lieutenant.
Poor fellows! And in any moment the fairy Clena, who haunts this spot, may catch sight of you and fall in love with you and keep you here for 50 years. What will Mary Hooper and Mary Cooper and Mary Poppins and the rest of them think then?
There be Mary Hooper and Mary Cooper and Jane Tucker and Emily Snug and Susan Wicken.
I know! But where will they be in 50 years? What will become of them? And of you?
Oh, I hadn't thought naught about that.
Poor fellows, pawns in the game of government, playthings of unprincipled politicians, poor, deluded, patient, wooden soldiers.
Hey?
Listen, I wouldn't dishearten you for worlds, but listen. There was once a little soldier who was made of wood. He gladly did his duty and he proudly stood very stiffly at attention as a soldier should. Read the plan, read the plan, read the plan. He was always very ready to receive hard knocks. He and all his wooden brothers in the same big box. Where the master chose to put them, they would stand like rocks. Read the plan, read the plan, read the plan. Read the plan, read the plan, read the plan. Read the plan, read the plan, read the plan, plan. He did his duty just like a man. But kindly remember, if you can, he was but a wooden soldier. Now this wooden soldier, as we all must do, grew gradually older than he was when new, till at last I agreed to tell you that he broke in two. Read the plan, read the plan, read the plan. But it really did not matter, for his price was cheap, and as broken wooden soldiers are no good to keep, he was thrown with all the rubbish in a rubbish heap. Read the plan, read the plan, read the plan. Read the plan, read the plan, read the plan. Read the plan, read the plan. That's a plan, plan, plan. You do your work as long as you can, but nobody wants a broken man, said the brave little wooden soldier. Nobody wants a broken man, said the brave little wooden soldier.
With a ball and shovel it. Bishop.
There are no rebels here, as I expected. Here truly is military expedition that sets out after rebels and arrives before them. We are first upon the field.
Looking back at English history, I do not know of any queen who, on the eve of battle, kissed every single soldier in the ranks.
I think we should have heard of such a thing.
We should, for 'twould have been a graceful act, and our posterity shall hear of it from me. Soldier, come here, and I will kiss you first.
Do what I tell you, and you shan't be kissed.
I may presume, I think, that you intend to kiss the soldiers on their foreheads?
Certainly, the kind of kiss you give the debutantes at drawing rooms.
Such are too often only blank salutes of powder which goes off when I discharge that cannon of my duty.
Can you bend gracefully like a willow from the waist? I cannot reach your brow unless you do.
I be a termit whore, from Devonshire I climb. My parents be hard working folks, and I be just the same. And the fly, ha-ha, the fly, ha-ha, the fly be on the termites. And 'tis all my eye for me to try to keep them off the termites.
He's either hard of hearing or insane. He thinks that we have asked him to recite some poem of his childhood.
Can you bend? I cannot kiss your forehead unless you do.
'Twas on a Friday morning, afore the break of day, that I took up me termit haul and dridged 3 miles away.
No, my man. Tomorrow you shall join my elocution classes. But tonight the Countess wishes to...
I soon did get a place of work. I took it by the job, and if I had my time again, I'd undergo the quad. And the fly, ha-ha, the fly, ha-ha, the fly be on the termites. And 'tis all my eye for me to try to keep them off the termites.
Good morning, the Lord Lieutenant, I think.
Are you a rebel?
No, my lord, no, but I am, among other things, a member of the Society for Psychological Research. I've come here in search of fairies, and by jingo, sir, I found them. This place is full of them.
There's some delights in haymaking, and a few delights in mowing. But of all the trades that I like best, give me that hermit time.
It's very easy to see what's the matter with this poor man. He's bewitched. It's not safe to stay here, my lord. That's for certain. If I were you, my lord, I should go home to bed.
Sir, you amaze me.
Ah!
I see at length my chaplain approaches. He is spindly, though staunch, and lagged behind. He'll prove to you that faddies can't exist. Come, Dr. Fiddle. Endeavor to remember that you are a learned doctor of divinity and not a grampus. I want you, if you please, or even if you don't, to preach your sermon to this gentleman who thinks this place haunted. I perceive that, to your faults of literary style, the Countess has already shut her eyes. As I will do, I promise you. Begin.
The sermon I intended for tomorrow, in which I deal with vulgar superstitions, so rife among the peasantry of Ireland. The sermon providentially I carry in my tail pocket. It is somewhat bulky, for I've made it thoroughly exhaustive. In fact, it is a question which will be, sir, the most exhausted when the sermon's ended. Myself, my subject, or my congregation. The subject I divide into 10 headings, each heading into 20 subdivisions, bristling with arguments and long statistics, which prove entirely to my satisfaction, and will, I think, to yours, when you have heard them, that there are not, have never been, and cannot, at any future time, be in existence, such things as fairies, pixies, nymphs, or brownies, hobgoblins, gnomes, or other apparitions.
Your Excellency, I am quite satisfied.
That fairies don't exist? I am glad of that. And I myself am also satisfied there are no rebels here.
I do not think that anyone in Ireland
Would rebel against the Lord Lieutenant, so I think. The man who wrote this letter telling me of rebels is the very first and only man who ever tried to hoax the Lord Lieutenant. He shall be the last. 1,000 guineas is the sum I offer for his discovery or information that leads to it.
Permit me. I am Professor Bunn, the eminent expert in handwriting. Yes, exactly. I can tell you precisely who wrote this letter. I wrote it myself. 1,000 guineas, I think you said.
I never break my word, and you shall have the 1,000 guineas.
Thank you, my lord. I knew I could trust the word of a nobleman.
I never break my word, and I have said that I will shoot all rebels that I catch. You, in this letter, prove that you are one.
Against my will, my lord, against my will.
Let him be shot at once. If that be not enough, let him be shot at twice or thrice.
My lord!
Summon the firing party.
Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune.
Listen, Lord Lieutenant, it's banished my Pat has been for being a traitor to the rebels. And it's us who are here to show you that we wouldn't betray him for the world. Come out of your hiding, boys! Speak your truth and shame your accusers.
Is it me that ever wrote a letter to ye in me life, Lord Lieutenant? Me that cannot write at all?
Why didn't you say that before?
It's not a thing worth mentioning. It's not your friend I am at all. I am the reddest rebel here.
Oh! Arrest these men and let them all be shot at once. If that
Stop!
be not...
I am the leader of these men. If anyone is to be shot,
Let him be shot at once. If that be not enough...
My mistress wished me to do this if she was here.
I am. Thank you, Susan.
Shall I stay here, my lady?
No, thank you, Susan.
Now, who is this gentleman? Though you forget yourself, can you inform me who he is?
A common rebel.
Nay, a commoner whom love has crowned my king.
Oh, tosh.
Listen, girl. Apart from being daughter of a viceroy, remember you're of 10 times royal birth. For as is generally now the case among the English aristocracy, some of the richest, if not bluest blood of all America flows in your veins. Your ancestors upon the other side comprised 2 railway kings, a copper queen, and half a dozen pork-pie potentates. The democratic principles that must lie in your veins with such an ancestry will prompt you, I am sure, to love a lord and no one else. Release my daughter, sir.
Papa, this gentleman is. Tell Papa who and what you are.
I'm a descendant of Brian Peru.
Peru!
Whose blood is an elegant hue.
True blue!
That flows in the veins of the fortunate few who are the sons of the kings of Erin.
I did not know that your descent was royal. That fact removes the first objection that I have to you as husband for my daughter. But one objection still remains. 'Tis one which is, I fear, quite insurmountable. I cannot let my daughter marry one who has been shot for treason, as you will be shot in half an hour.
Yes, if in company with these rebels I am to suffer a felon's death in half an hour, I cannot expect you to trust your daughter's happiness to me. I quite see that. There is nothing more to be said. It is a perfectly reasonable objection.
Pardon me! There is this to be said. It has just occurred to me. If we had guessed, as we ought to have guessed, that you, being a scion of a noble English house, had so much American blood in your composition, we should not have rebelled against you. America is the friend of Ireland. You are an English nobleman. Therefore, you are, nowadays, more than half American. Therefore, you are our friend. How do you do? Very glad to meet you. I'm pleased we met. We are no longer rebels. It would be absurd to shoot us.
That sounds conclusive.
It is conclusive. What do you say, boys?
Somebody may accidentally knock you down. With a frightful whack of a dignified knack of your typical Saxon ground. It's yourself that'll take your dignity single to notice around and all. Will not forget it's a strict etiquette of the typical Irish ball.